welcome to my channel. It has been a minute since I have been sitting in front of the camera, but I am here filming. Not really sure what happened in my last video. It was kind of off a little bit. Hold on. Okay, had to fix the light because it was kind of like bothering me. But yeah, so I don't know what happened. I deleted it, uploaded it, and it's still a little laggy. Hopefully this video won't be that way. I don't know why that video was like that. But anyways, I am here today to do another video, and this is going to be an easy beginner's like everyday makeup type of thing, because people always ask me like, how did I learn to do makeup? And I'm like, first of all, I'm still learning because I don't really know what I'm doing. And second of all, it's just kind of like easing your way into it, like baby steps. And like once you get comfortable with one thing, you take it up a notch to the next level. And then once you get comfortable with that, you just keep going. And then gradually, you'll know how to beat your face. So if you want to see this easy, get ready with me, beginner friendly, everyday makeup, then let's go. When I first started getting into makeup, I didn't really start off with foundation. I kind of really started off with tinted moisturizer, which is really easy to, you know, kind of like start off with. Then it's not so overwhelming, because trying to find like your color foundation can be a bit overwhelming, and I have slight anxiety, so I will just be like, you know what, forget it. So I started off with tinted moisturizer, and then once I was comfortable with that, then I gradually started trying to test my hand at foundation. And so far, this one has been my favorite. I haven't really stepped into high-end foundation, so hopefully soon, once I'm like all the way comfortable, because I've been slacking a little bit with makeup, but once I'm all the way comfortable with, you know, regular drugstore foundation, then I'll probably try to step it up a notch, because I'm still baby stepping my way up, okay? It's all about the baby steps. It really is. So this right now, at the moment, is my favorite. This is why you see me use it like all the time. So I'm going to be using this today. But first, on these brows, okay? Brows I still struggle with, just because their brows and big to me are like the hardest. So currently I'm still using my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Like, this is just like my ultimate favorite. Like, I don't use anything else. This is it for me. This is it. So I'm just gonna brush my brows up, and I already have a video on how to do my brows, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do these, and then next time you see me, it'll be on to the next step. So they always look good when I look at them in the mirror, and then when I play back the footage, I'm like, ugh. But we're gonna roll with this. So once I got that on, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face, you know, and I'm still using Smashbox. Go figure. So prime my face, let that sink in. You always want to use a primer. It's just good for your skin. My lips are dry, sorry. Super dry, like. So you always want to use a primer because you want to kind of protect your skin. You don't just want to be clogging it with all this makeup on it. So I make sure that I use a primer, and also I use POREfessional by Benefit, and also Replenishing Face Primer by Too Faced, and this is Hangover. So I'm gonna put this on first. And this is like a really teeny size. It came in one of my Ipsy bags. And then also when I do makeup, I try to, like when I wear like a face full of makeup, I try to do like a mask after I take it off at night, just because I don't want anything like breakouts, especially since my skin has been doing really good lately. Like, skincare routine coming soon. And then I just try to like fill in wherever wherever I have pores at, and it's usually like right around here. That's optional, but I usually do it because you can kind of see your makeup sitting on them if it's just out there, you know? And then, like I said, my favorite foundation at the minute is this Healthy Elixir by CoverGirl. And I just really. Okay, so I'm back. I had to go run some errands and come back. That's why I look a little tattered now. I was all fresh when I first sat down. Now I look all... I did end up doing my brows and just gonna touch those up just a little bit. And my face is still primed and all that good stuff. So I really haven't sat down and filmed since the new year. I mean, I know it's about to be February, but you know, I really haven't really sat down and filmed. I did a vlog and done some long. Christmas was almost a disaster. I mean, I got to get my kids some stuff, good stuff that they wanted, but like my procrastination is like a serious problem, and I think it holds me back from like a lot of stuff like that I could be doing and that could be, you know, like taking off a lot of stress, but I choose to still procrastinate my life away, and I feel like I need to learn to get that under control because it's starting to catch up with me, and then like I start having regret about wasting time and putting stuff off. So despite that, Christmas was good for the kids. But another thing that happened was Saint had got out Christmas. Usually when he gets out, he comes like right back. Like he's usually like right back. But like he was gone for like some hours, and I'm like I start to worry. It's not like I can call him on his cell phone. So I was like, this is weird. He's usually back by now. And I kept thinking like I heard his little bark, and no. So a whole day went by, and then like I'm like super worried now because he's never been gone for like a whole day. So like a whole day went by. So I was like on the yard sale lost and found for pets page in my area. So I was constantly checking that. So I'm just gonna apply this, and I'm just gonna apply like a little, I never do really like a full coverage. I just pretty much like dab it on, and then just make sure it's like spread evenly. I don't even know if this is how you're supposed to, but everybody does their makeup differently, so whatever works for you. And you can start off as little as you want and then build it up. But I never really do, like I said, full coverage. I don't even know if this is still my color, but we're gonna go with it. He was gone for the whole day, and I'm like, what the hell? So I'm constantly checking the yard sale page. You know, constantly thinking, okay, maybe he'll come back in the middle of the night. Because he has been gone for like hours at a time before. Just not, oh my God, I think this might be a little too dark for me right now. It's coming off a little Oompa Loompa-ish. We'll make it work. But yeah, so 2 days went by, 3 days went by, and this is on Christmas Day, okay? So like I had his little gift and everything. Yes, I buy the dogs gifts because I love those puppies. I love those boys. So, constantly checking. So I had to work on Christmas. And so, I wasn't off until Wednesday, I think. So as soon as I got up Wednesday, I went and got coffee, and then like I was calling around to the shelters because my mom had said that somebody had called the shelter on him and they picked him up. So I was like, okay, well, if he's at the shelter, then that's good. I'll just go get him, because this fool has been to the shelter before. Like, Saint is like constantly on people's Facebook pages, because this fool is constantly getting out. So I called this one and she told me to check the main one because that's where they would have taken him. Jeez, this is OMG. I mean, I'm all about a bronze glow, but face to... Just kidding. So, first of all, I got there, and it's like 20 minutes away from my house, right? So I get there or whatever, and they said viewing of animals is until like 12. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, okay, drive all the way back home. And I'm like, this fool better be there. So I come home, get ready. Just looking a little bit better. I go back up there. Jayana, I make her go with me. Plus she likes looking at dogs. And that was like probably the wrong thing to do, because this girl wanted to get so many other dogs and cats. And I'm like, girl, we need to focus. Okay? We need to find our dog. That's the main focus. And so he wasn't there. We checked like twice. We walked around twice. He wasn't there. But there were so many cute doggies there. And so, okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. And so we go to another one that's out here by us. Check those. And they were like, no. And then I was like telling her about the one that we just went to. And she was like, oh yeah, usually if he gets picked up, they usually keep them for like, I don't know, like 3 days, she said. And then if they're not claimed or whatever, then they kill them. And I'm like, what did you say? I'm sorry, come again? And so yeah, she said it again. And I was like, oh, ew, no. Get in the car. Go to another one that's like by my house, the one that I had called that morning. And I didn't even get in good. She didn't even let me see the dogs, right? So I didn't even get to see her dogs like I did the other shelters. She was just like, do you have a picture? And I was like, yeah. Tons of pictures. So you just want to make sure that you blend it all out, like, so that it doesn't look like it's makeup. Showed her the picture. And she was like, put it on the yard sale page. And I really didn't want to put it on the yard sale page because I keep saying yard sale page, but when I say yard sale page, I mean lost and found. Because when they always post him that he's out or whatever, they always have like a bunch of negative stuff to say. So I'm like, come on, like, what do y'all want me to do? My fence is gone. So anyways, I was like, okay. So then, oh my gosh, this is a long story. And by the way, we've had Saint for like almost 6 years. Kehlani will be 5. We had him before I had Kehlani. So like almost 6 years we've had Saint. And we had gotten him when we lived in Spain. So yeah, like I was like, I'm attached to that dog. So I'm like, when like something's off with me, like something, like anything. It could be anything. Like my whole life is off. The smallest thing, my whole life is off. So then you're gonna want to try to get a powder that also matches. Usually they come in like duos, like you can get the powder and you can also get the foundation like together usually. But if not, you want to try to get a powder that is close to that shade and you want to set. You're always going to want to set. Even when I do my brows in pencil and then I set it with a powder because you just want to make sure that it stays in place and it's not going to go anywhere, even though my brows still don't stay in place. So that's kind of like what you want to do with the foundation. You want to kind of have a powder just to set it and make sure that it's not going to budge, it's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to make you look crazy. And you don't have to like cake this on. You can just put like, you know, just make sure you coat it nicely. That's what I usually do. I don't usually put a ton on. And then I try to make sure that everything blends seamlessly together. And so anyway, it's so hard to talk and do makeup. So I came home, I was telling like my friends, I just want to like write in the hollows, bring it down. You don't have to do a lot. You don't even have to contour if you don't want. I don't even know why I'm contouring. A couple days go by, still no saying. I still kept feeling like I was hearing him, and I wasn't. So, I ended up just like trying to think of other ways like I can find him. Because I was constantly checking the pound or the shelter, and then I was constantly checking that Facebook page, and nothing. So then I was getting worried, like, my God, did he die? Something happened to him? And seriously, with animals, you would never know. Like, you would never know. Like, never. So then I decided to reach out to this lady that was always on the Lost and Found page, and I think she like works like one of the admins of the page. So I reached out to her and asked her, has she seen him? And then she told me to contact this other page because she thinks that they had picked him up or whatever. So I did just that, sent them a picture, and then the message I got back, I was like, please don't let them say anything crazy back. Please don't let them say anything crazy back. So then they replied back and they were like, yeah, he was picked up on Sunday, which I know was a lie because like I said, he got out on Christmas. We picked him up, animal control picked him up, they neutered him, dewormed him, I think checked his heart, and they said he was sprayed by a skunk, which I don't believe that either. And then they said at the very end, he was adopted yesterday. And I was like my whole world stopped. Like, you don't understand. Like, my whole world stopped. I was like, maybe I'm not reading that right. Let me read that again. And for sure, that's what it said. I was like, and he's chipped, if I didn't tell you that already. And they said that his chip, they said they ran his chip and the information was not updated. So they couldn't find the owner. I said, well, that's really unfortunate because for one, I know he got out on Monday, which was Christmas Day. I said for two, he got out before and they were able to find me by his chip. Okay. And that was on base. And then I was like, for three, like, I had been up there looking for him like days on end, so don't give me that. So then they didn't respond back because I was like sitting there thinking like, So then I replied back and I was just like, well, it's unfortunate, but looks like I'm gonna have to get lawyers involved because you're not just gonna be giving away my dog and he was chipped. Like, no. And I went to all shelters. They were like, okay, that's understandable. And we're gonna have to go ahead and speak to our own representation before communicating with you any further. And I was like, okay. So then a couple days went by and I was just like, should I fight for Saint? Because like, I don't know what, like, how I would, how to go about it, where do I even start? So I'm just like, maybe he's at a better home. I don't know, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So then finally, one day, probably like a day or two later, I was just like chilling at the house, you know, our usual, doing my normal chill. It's probably getting ready or something. And then I get a message on my phone. The family has agreed to give him back. Call this number to make arrangements to pick him up, and you'll just have to pay the necessary fees or whatever. Like, I was like overjoyed. Like, I could have cried, but I didn't. But I definitely could have cried. So I hurried up, called the number, got dressed, and flew down there. And when she opened that door, this dog almost knocked me down. Cause I was like your mom coming to pick you up after you got in trouble. Like, can you get your ass in the car? It is on. But like, I was just so happy to see him because I've been worried, I've been stressed. My life was off. Like, everything. And so, got him back, and not letting him out of my sight. And like, the kids were so excited because I went and got him while they were still at school. And when Gianna came on, she was just like, sing! Because like I said, she had went with me from shelter to shelter looking for his crazy butt and nothing. And so she was excited, Kaylana was excited. Like, we were just all happy. Like, I slept so good that night. So yeah, that was one of the things that went down in my life. That crazy dog. Crazy dog. But he's back. He's been doing great. Yeah, never letting him out of my sight again. And Louis was just a trooper. He was just chilling, hanging in there. You know, it's so funny because that day that I got that message, I had took Saint's bed out of my room because I was just like, it hurts. It hurts. It's so sad. And I was just like, what is he thinking? What is he saying? Like, I wonder. So yeah, I got him back. I was so excited. What else has been going on in my crazy life? Besides working non-stop. I told you I had to work on Christmas. I had to work New Year's, but I get off at like 6. Yeah, I get off at 6, so it wasn't that bad, but still I had to work on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas. I'm just like, it's good, and it's not good, but I did get to go in late on Christmas. I think I went in at like 1 on Christmas Day. Because everybody was trying to pick up for Christmas, so I get those hours, because it's time and a half, and it's like, you can make really good money, which I would have preferred to work Thanksgiving over Christmas. Like, I would have preferred that one. So probably next year, I'll have Christmas off and then work Thanksgiving, hopefully. Because I don't mind working on Thanksgiving. Like, Christmas though, I like chilling on Christmas. Just staying in the house because everything is closed. And I'm constantly wetting this so that, like, it doesn't set really harsh. Oh, I love this Shape Tape, like, so good. So this is how it looks when you have your foundation, your contour, and your highlight. You can skip the contour and just do the foundation if you just want like an everyday, like, basic bare minimum coverage. You know, you don't have to go full throttle, full swing like I do. Like I do, but I really don't, just for the sake of this video. You just want to set like where you put that highlight concealer at. Concealer. I think I said highlight earlier too, probably. It is kind of like highlighting your face though. I'm just gonna want to set everywhere you put it. And then let that sit for a second. I look a little scary. And then you can pretty much dust away whatever's left. And then sometimes I get so carried away and it brings some color back in. So you can just easily take your powder and do that. You don't have to contour. I just do because I feel like it looks better to me. It makes it look like I did more work. So it's just for my own personal preferences. But you don't have to. You could just do foundation or the tinted moisturizer and then set it with the powder. And then you can do concealer if you want to. You don't really have to do that either. You can do like conceal like blemishes if you have them. You can only, you don't have to conceal like your whole face. You can just conceal blemishes if you want to. And you can apply your favorite mascara. Mine at the moment is this Big Shot Colossal. Is it Colossal Big Shot? Yeah, Colossal Big Shot by Maybelline. And it just really makes your lashes stand out. Is really what mascara is intended to do. Oh, you see how that? Or can you not see? I'm telling you, mascara makes your eyes pop. But I do still have more catching up with you guys to do. I think I'm going to start getting a little bit more personal in my vlogs. So if you don't watch my vlogs, you should see how I'm living my life. Raising these 3 children of mine and 2 dogs. Because it gets crazy. Highlight and then we shall be done, I think. I don't be knowing. I'm telling you, once I don't do my makeup for a while and then I do my makeup again, I forget all kinds of steps. I probably forgot like 5 steps already. I'm gonna spray this brush. We want to glow. I'm about to go get some wine. I got this cute little cup from Five Below. And I'm supposed to get some wine. And then usually like right above here, which I really don't need. Because I got that natural oil that looks like a glow. Then your nose. I love the glow on the nose. Cupid's and then sometimes I do the bottom. Then you just finish with your lip, and I got a new lip bait today that I'm going to use, and it is Maybelline. Jeez. Maybelline. What else did I use? It was Maybelline. Powder, Maybelline. So this is Vivid Hot Lacquer, and it is in the color Unreal. And I've been wearing it all day. And I love the doe foot applicator on this because it just makes it so easy to apply. And it smells like Blistex to me. That's the first thing I noticed when I opened it and applied it. I was like, and once you have it, we are done. Bada boom. Let me flip my head back because it's all done. It's all finito. Oh, wait. Sorry. Let's not forget this last step. We want to set our face. So all those powders that we put on our face will for this easy, beginner friendly. I hope it was easy. Like, listen, if I can do it, you can do it, because I have a whole bunch of drugstore over here and I be feeling like I be doing something and I probably really don't. But, you know, it looks good to me, okay? It looks good to me. So yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me, even though it was probably all over the place. I do apologize. If you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. And don't forget to thumbs up this one. Leave me a comment. We could talk about whatever. Leave me a comment about this look. Leave me a comment about this sweater that I might have tortilla soup on from Chick-fil-A because I ate it earlier. My stomach was grumbling. Y'all heard that. Leave me a comment about the story I told you about Saint. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Peace.